Hey friends, it's Sunday once again and I'm about to head over to my mum's for lunch. Apparently she's made a curry, which sounds quite nice, but I remember when I was a kid, mother made a curry and it turned out to be grey. I don't know how she managed it, but it was a grey curry. It's bizarre. Something I've never let her forget. So in this video, what I want to do is, well, in this little vlog whilst we're driving over, is I want to talk about what is your favourite vacuum cleaner. So I'll tell you mine and I want you guys to tell me yours. Now for me, my all-time favourite vacuum cleaner is the Hoover Concept one. Now to my viewers in the US, they're going to go, oh, they're common as muck, they're everywhere. But in the UK, they are not. They are not common at all. I first saw Concept 1 in my friend Jeff's Hoover service manuals. So we go back to 1990 or so. Hoover dealers had these folders, and Jeff's folders sort of range from, well, they cover vacuum cleaners from the mid-50s right up until 1982, and I think they probably went into books at that time. So the folders, you would get sent these data sheets every time Hoover launched a new vacuum cleaner. You'd get these sheets which you added to your folder. So over time you built up this this massive amount of data on these cleaners. So as I say, they stopped in 82. And I think the last vacuum cleaner mentioned in them is Sensortronic Mark 1. So Concept 1 is covered from 1980, and it says 1980 on the date stamp of the pages. So obviously when I was quite young, I was looking through these books, trying to work out what these cleaners were, because half of them I'd never seen previously, half of them I didn't know had been made at that time. And I saw these data sheets for the Concept 1. I was like, oh my god, what's this? This is amazing. And the power drive was covered in there. And just, you know, this idea to me that you would have a vacuum cleaner that could drive itself forward and backwards over the carpet, it's just unbelievable. And I was sort of a bit obsessed, I suppose, with them. And I don't remember one ever coming in to be fixed. All the time that I worked in Jeff's shop, from 1990 to 1999, never once saw a Concept 1. Never. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm thinking to myself, one day I'm going to get one of these amazing machines. And I got a Concept 2 in 1999, and that's the one, that's the power drive version with the hand vac on the front of the cleaner, which is so cool. And that just blows my mind that you'd have a vacuum within a vacuum. It's just, oh, it's amazing. And that, I think I swapped that for a Dyson or something or other. It's one of the collectors in the US sent that over for me, which is really, really nice of him. So that was just wonderful, but still I didn't have a Concept 1. So I waited and waited and waited, and then weirdly, it's so strange, in 2004 I was in a house share. Well, I suppose I was renting a room in a house that was owned by a chap called Adam. Now Adam and his partner Debbie, they left Swindon to go and run a pub in Bristol. So I got a text from Adam one day, and he said, I found this old Hoover in the pub. We don't want it. Shall I bring it back to Swindon for you, and then you can have it? And I was like, yeah, brilliant, yeah, awesome. You know, anything's great. So waited a few weeks, thinking, oh, it's probably a Ranger or a Senior or a Junior, something like that. So then Adam came back one day, back to the house, And lo and behold, it's a Hoover Concept 1. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. It's a flipping Concept 1. All that time I had waited to find one, and one turns up in a pub in Bristol, and it was not in good shape at all. It was absolutely knackered. The handle had been snapped off. You know, the handle grip, rather, had been snapped off, and the switch was just kind of hanging there. Just get past this cyclist. So I managed to graft a Hoover Timber Power Junior handle onto it, which made the machine like 6 foot tall. It was absolutely ridiculous, but I finally had it, and it was like, oh my god, all these years I waited so long to find one. I had pictures of them. You know, I'd seen well, no, I hadn't seen video of them because we didn't have YouTube back then, and it was amazing. I finally had one, and I think I've got four or five now, I think. So I've kind of made up for the fact that I didn't have one for a long time, and I've now got some really nice ones. But yeah, that is my all-time favourite vacuum cleaner, and I think the reason it is my absolute favourite is because it took so long to find one, and the fact that I managed to get a Concept 2 before I got the Concept 1, that kind of just drove me on. And I think as well, there's just something about Concept. It's a wonderful cleaner. The way it cleans, I mean, that Quadraflex agitator is ingenious. That is a really clever idea, to put the brush strips in front of the beater bars, so they give an extra flick on the cleaning, and you get 4 brushes and 4 beaters. I mean, there's hardly anything that could out clean a Concept 1, especially if you put a high filtration bag in it. The airflow is just unbelievable, and that power drive is so clever. I can remember when I was young just looking through the service manual, looking at the power drive unit, thinking, how did they think of that? How did they even come up with it? It's just genius. I have to have one of these. I have to. And of course one day I finally did. So what I'd like to know from you guys is, what's your all-time favourite vacuum cleaner? Do you have it? Are you still waiting for it? And yeah, just tell me. Leave comments below. Always love hearing from you. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe and like, because it really helps me out. I can't thank you guys enough for that. And I've arrived at Mum's place, so I'm going to go and try and enjoy my grey curry. I hope it's not grey. I hope she hasn't messed it up. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, probably on Wednesday. So I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.